I'll try to be brief. Good evening, Mayor Gibson, council members. For the record, Dwight Essman, Paradise Road area. I want to speak on the Seagate Development. I want to make it clear that I am not opposed to development in the DRGR land, but to go from one house per 10 acres to one home for every acre, a 10-time increase in density just seems too much to me. I would support 2 homes for every 10 acres, something like a Bonita Grand Estates, where estate homes on big lots can have multiple guest cottages, ADUs, where they can house their chef, their housekeeper, their gardener, and their chauffeur. I would much prefer to see really high-end homes that rival anything in Southwest Florida, rather than just another development of million-dollar homes, no different than hundreds of others throughout Southwest Florida. And number 2, we, as other people said, we need to wait and see what happens with the stormwater once most of the building that's taking place out there is completed. Just as a reminder, as I've said time and time again, we're building to a rainfall standard that's almost 50 years old, maybe older. We designed for 15 inches of rain over 3 days. That's no longer the 100-year event. Do we know what happens if that area gets 10 inches of rain this week and 10 inches of rain next week? Will people downriver be flooded out again? Will the city or the county or the state be asked once again to pay to help those people whose homes keep flooding because we keep making the same mistake in misjudging the amount of rainfall we can get? I don't believe for a second that any of you would vote for development just because it will increase the tax base for the city. I do know that some of you are worried about if the city doesn't approve this development, that the developer will go to the county and work out a deal because they think the county will approve it. And then the county will get the fees and the tax base instead of the city, and that is a legitimate concern. But don't you think if you asked the county commissioners nicely that they would vote no on this? Yeah, perhaps if you don't think that's enough reason, I'll go way out on a limb. Perhaps we need to think about forming a new county here in South Lee so that the county government pays attention to what the people of Bonita Springs, Estero, Fort Myers Beach, and other communities that don't seem to get the care and concern from the county that we believe we deserve. So maybe it's time to consider that option. It's time to put a hold on development until we know more, and it's time to raise the standard for stormwater retention. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dwight.